Hi beauties, how's it going? So it's that time for a dupe. This one I'm super excited. I've been wanting to do it for so long, and I had to get the original first. Finally got my hands on that because it was a super sale on one of the little minis at Sephora. And of course this is going to be the dupe for the Nars bronzer blush palette in Laguna and the O. We all know what that is, so jump right in. So of course, everyone knows this is the famous O and Laguna, and it's by Nars. And this little thing was so cute, so I was like, yay, finally got my hands on it. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch the Laguna, the O. And you can see it's just a really pretty corally peach. And then right next to it, I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with the Laguna. And you guys can see it is really light, really pale if you guys. So there we have it, the O right there, and then the Laguna right on that side, which you guys can see. It is a really light, gorgeous bronze. So the first one that I found was pretty amazing, close to it, was the e.l.f. contouring and blush palette, and it's just like this. And this one is $3, and I believe the Nars ones is like 38, 42, somewhere in that ballpark. And here they are compared by each other, as you guys can see, pretty dead on. So let's go ahead, and I'll go ahead and swatch these ones for you. The O in this one is a little bit more light pink versus the original O, but the bronzer in this one is, the color's pretty dead on, but it doesn't have that much shimmer. So see right here on the top, if you guys can see, that is the one in the e.l.f. And you can see it's a little bit more on the pinky side. That is a little bit more on the coral side. And then this one here is a little bit more shimmery. This one is a little bit matte. It's like I said, this is somewhat, not exactly 100% dead on, but it's close enough. Basically pretty much close dupe compared to $3 and like 40 something, I believe. So there they are again. And then right here on the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and swatch this Flower palette. Now, if you're not familiar with Flower, it is a makeup line by Drew Barrymore, only at Walmart. So let's go ahead and swatch. Okay, so here they are on the bottom ones now, because the top here is the e.l.f. I'm trying to see you guys in my mirror to make sure you're getting this. The middle is the main one, which is Nars, and then the bottom one right here, this one right here, is the Flower, which you can see is pretty much basically an identical match, you guys can see that. And then right here is the bronzer by the Flower, and then right here is the Laguna. And as you can see, this bronzer, all the bronzers, is pretty much a little bit more on the darker side than the actual Laguna, which you can see is really light. That's what makes it so amazing. But this one is somewhat okay. If you have a light hand, you can get away with it. But for the blushes, for the O versus that one, I would say these ones here is pretty much right on. And I don't know if it's showing up that well on the camera, but off the camera, I mean, you can see the colors look just identical. So I'm going to go ahead and hold up the Flower to the Nars, and you guys can see that this is the comparison. And then I'm going to go back and do this e.l.f. palette compared to Nars, and I'm going to see if I can get all three in here for you. And yes, so here we have Flower. Up top right here is the e.l.f., and over here on our left side is the Nars. So you guys can see all these colors look basically pretty much head on. As far as the Laguna from Nars, you can see it is a little bit more lighter instead of more on the orangey side like the other ones. But for the most part, They are going to save you beauty bucks in your pocket. I mean, this e.l.f. one was $3. And this one, it's called Glow Baby Glow. It's their blush bronzer duo, and I got it at Walmart. And I want to say this one was 6 or 7 something. So once again, not bad, and it is amazing quality. Or if you guys just don't want to settle for a dupe, just want, you know, the 100% main thing, then go ahead and run out and grab the Nars Laguna NO, because I mean, it is amazing. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys, my thoughts on them, and the ones that I did come across, which is pretty head on as far as the blush, but the bronzer is a little bit tricky. It's not 100% dupe, but it is doable for these palettes. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.